Need a study break? Many students at West Liberty University are eager for summer break to arrive, and with finals week drawing near, we want to find out what the students are doing to prepare and how they study for tests in general.
In this segment, we interviewed 3 students to see what kind of studying habits they had and what said students did when it came time to buckle down and cram. Our first interview was with second semester student Hunter Norris.
What's your idea or definition of studying?
Getting your notes and books together from your class, sitting down for maybe an hour, 2 hours so depending on the course, and rereading the material and making sure it's good in your head.
Do you study more for a big test or a final exam?
Yes, you kind of have to, since it's going to be worth more points to your overall grade.
Where do you prefer to study and why?
Anywhere where it's quiet and my roommate is not.
Already we are learning that students here on campus take studying quite seriously, or at least when it's crunch time. Our second interviewee, Samantha Shipley, told us in detail what it means to her to study and how important it is.
What is your idea or definition of studying?
Studying is when you actually take the time to sit down, look through your work through ease, and have absolutely no distractions to get an A on that test.
Okay. Do you study more before a big test or a final exam?
Yeah, I kind of cram everything together on the last day, last second before the test.
Where do you prefer to study and why?
By myself in my room because there's no distractions.
For our third and final interview, we spoke with Zachary Hamrick about what he does when it's time to sit down and study hard. Out of the 3 students that we interviewed, Zachary was definitely one to represent the college student point of view when it comes to preparing for tests.
What is your idea or definition of studying?
When I think of studying, I just think like a time where you sit down and just go over any of the material that you need for, say, a test, or even like it could be your homework or heck, your readings. Just mainly stuff that you'll need to know for your course, either for that week or for the entire time during the semester.
Okay. Do you study more before a big test or a final exam?
I would love to say a regular test, but actually it's a final exam. Mostly like last semester was mainly me doing a bunch of all-nighters, studying for my biology and chemistry finals. But for those, I would suggest put an equal amount of work for both regular tests and final exams because it's all important. You never know which one's going to be the deciding factor for your final grade.
Where do you prefer to study and why?
I like my room a lot. It just having the bed and all my materials around me, it makes it so much more convenient. But if I really want a quiet place, I would like to come down the lobby, especially here in Christ. It's a nice, quiet place when you're doing like late at night studying. But I still love the comfort of my own room.
After interviewing some students up here in West Liberty, it is clear that they like to stick to their rooms when it's time to study. It's also evident that cramming before a test is a very common theme up here on campus. So if you're anything like these students, remember, prepare yourself.